Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Hello. Hello.
ರಜತ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ರಜತ್.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sandesh,
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, our topic today is an early stage prediction of lung cancer using machine learning. So, sir, the introduction is in 2012 a survey was conducted in USA. So, there are various cancers. In that, lung cancer is more dangerous than any other type of cancer. In a survey which was conducted in 2012, there were 1.6 billion deaths.
Be louder.
Hello, can everybody hear me? Hello.
Sandesh,
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದಾ?
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಹೇಳು.
Okay. So our what, sir? Hello. Hello, Koil.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಹೇಳು.
Hello, Koil ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದಾ?
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಹೇಳು.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Sandesh, what you are doing?
Hello, Sandesh.
Sandesh, start.
No, I think we have a network issue.
Sandesh?
His voice is not clear, man. Hello.
Rajat, take over. Then you stop him
Hello.
from speaking. Then you take over.
Okay, sir.
Koil, can you hear?
Yeah. Let's start.
Okay, I'll start now.
Hello. Sir, I think Sandesh Giri has some network issue. Let me start from my side. So our project is an listed prediction of lung cancer using machine learning algorithm. So there are 1.6 million deaths and 1.8 new cases of lung cancer is predicted in the case of 2012 survey, and it's the most difficult cancer to predict in the early stage, as 15% cases are detected at the early stage. Just 15% cases are detected, and most common symptom is like smoking and all. At existing system is not much more automated, and it's all time consuming, and it where the early stage prediction of lung cancer is much more difficult. So
You are not audible, Sandesh. I'm not able to listen.
it's Rajat, ma'am. Hello.
Be louder.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. Now the problem and solution what we have is the prediction of lung cancer. Prediction of patients prone to lung cancer can help doctors in their decision making regarding their treatments. So first of all, we are making a browser-based application where each doctors and every hospitals can access and make the decision regarding lung cancer, and lung cancer needs to be recognized at early stages. And current system takes more time for diagnosis and treatment. So as I told earlier itself, the proposed system is automated for the proposed system is automated for lung cancer prediction, and we are using an efficient algorithm by data science technique with machine learning, this one, and using supervised learning. A navy based algorithm is used to predict lung cancer in our application. And the project is majorly concentrated on doctors to handle patients in a better way. So this will the problem and solution plan what we have done. And next, software requirement specification. So there are two requirements, and functional and non-functional. So functional requirements means we have make a as I already told, it's an browser-based application. We have four users: administrator, receptionist, doctor, and patient. So administrator is the one who controls the complete application. He can create the doctor and delete the doctor, even receptionist and patient as such. He will maintain everything what is going on in the uh, application. So admin of the system sets unique ID and password for each staff. So for login credentials, there must be a unique ID and the password. So that will be set by the admin and receptionist. So what is the role of receptionist? So receptionist uploads and manages the data set required for lung cancer prediction. So there are many data sets available and many attributes are, but we have chosen some part of some attributes. So in that attribute, receptionist managers like addition of new patient data and his history. So that will be managed by the receptionist. So doctors, so what will be the doctor's role in that? So doctors inputs new patient parameters. So if a patient approaches a doctor, so doctor will use our application and he will input the new parameters based on which we have specified, like 8 parameters we have specified. Based on 8 parameters, he's going to upload the inputs, and doctors can access the core part. So what's the core part? So our core part is nothing but navy based. Core part is the lung cancer prediction. So for making decision regarding lung cancer prediction, we are going to use navy based algorithm, because new patient lung cancer can be predicted only based on the new patient, based on what type of input parameters the doctor is presenting, and doctor upload treatment details. So there are a lot number of patients available for a doctor. So each patient will have different type of lung cancer in the early stage and the further stages. So doctors will upload the treatment for each patient. So this treatment will be available for everyone, not only for patient. It will be available for everyone. So patient can access the treatment details uploaded by the doctor. If patient cannot uh, approach doctor directly, he can contact through the application for the doctor, and he can discuss about his problem, and the same treatment will be provided by the doctor for the patient. So we are going to see non-functional requirements. So non-functional requirements is first of all usability, reliable, maintainability, efficiency, and reusability. So what is usability? So usability, as I had already told, that we have built a browser-based application. It is globally accessible, like Flipkart, Amazon, and Gmail. So there will be a login credentials for a respective people, and there will be access for everyone without the login credentials. So we have made that one, and this is a real-time server, and that's what. And next we are going to tell about reliability. So application developed using Visual Studio and SQL Server. Since we have building an application using a Visual Studio and SQL Server, why? Because the Visual Studio and SQL Server is both are the Microsoft product. So by making integration between server, backend, and front end, it will be much more easier for us. So we have chosen Visual Server and Visual Studio and SQL Server, and it will be more user friendly. We have designed this in a such a way that it will be more user friendly, and maintainability. So maintainability is much more less when compared to others, because both products are of Microsoft product, And if you want to enhance any changes in further in future enhancement, if you want to do any enhancement, it can be easily done. And about efficiency, as we are using data science technique with machine learning algorithm, so efficiency is must, and it will give much more efficiency. And what is the reusability? Reusability is nothing but, as Amazon is built only one time, and the credentials will be given only one time. So many number of people who are getting the credentials can access any time and in any place. So we are making that reusability. So next, how requirements identified in SRS being used. So it will be discussed by Varshit. Varshit, can you take this?
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
continue. Building lung cancer prediction system is useful for hospitals and doctors. Since we are building a browser-based application, it will be deployed in the servers so that the receptionist, administrator, or any doctors can access the system. Since it is a real-time application which is meant for multiple hospitals and predict lung cancers in less time. As we use machine learning algorithm for lung cancer prediction, we'll get more accurate results and efficient results because we are using the most sufficient and efficient algorithm called Navy-based algorithm. We are considered the 8 different parameters for the prediction of lung cancer. Based on the prediction of output, the patient can be classified as he may prone to the early stage of lung cancer or not. Just move to the next slide. Design details. Here we are using UCI repository where the data set will be driven and will be stored and it will be stored in storage server, and the doctors, patients, and admin receptionist can access the data core part only. Doctors and admin and can access the core part of the module, but the patient whereas receptionist can maintain only the data set and patient registration and all, and patient can only view his treatment details later on, and admin will manage the whole thing, whole accounts of the doctor's, patient, and the receptionist. Next slide. Yeah, let me explain how the flow chart of the uh, flow chart will go on. If the user is a if the user is a visitor, he can only visit about us, contact us, and home page. If the user is not a visitor, then he might be an admin, receptionist, or doctor, and he will be logged into the system based on his credential. If it is valid, then we can move to different functionalities. If it is an admin, he can perform like adding staff for receptionists, doctors, and the view staff details and set IDs and password for receptionists and doctors, and update his password. And if the other than admin, then he might be a receptionist, doctor, or patient. Reception maintains the whole data set required, and based on the maintains the registration of patient and updation of password. Doctors will be tracking the patient data record, and he can go through the prediction of lung cancer for that patient. Based on the result analysis, he will apply the treatment there in the website itself, so that the patient can view the treatment details, and later on he can go for further treatment analysis. Next slide. Use case diagram will show how the user and module will interaction will go on. Admin can perform login, creating staff, set ID and password, and making the account details of others, doctors, and receptionist. And physician logins, and he can set the new patient data, like if the patient has get the new BP record or the new sugar level has been detected, and that data will be updated in parameters list. Later on, he will go through the prediction of lung cancer analysis. Based on the prediction, will upload the treatment details, and he will maintain the accounts of his own, like updating password or not. Yeah, next slide.
This slide will be explained by Sandesh Giri.
Patient can only log in and view what the doctor has given as treatment, whereas a receptionist can log in and create like if new patient come and comes and again receptionist can add that patient to the database, and receptionist is responsible for adding and removing the parameters that needed and data set and all the accounts of the doctors and patients. Next slide.
Veerbhadra Swami.
Next slide.
Yeah, yeah, we are using an AV-based algorithm. The main advantages of using an AV-based algorithm is that in AV-based algorithm, we calculate the probability of occurrence of each and every attributes, and based on that, we will predict whether the patient is suffering from lung cancer or not. So in the step one, we do the scan the data set and store it into the server. Means we will as of we know that we will remove all the unwanted and means missing data sets, and we will arrange it in a proper manner, and we will change the data type if we want in any of some of the cases, and we will upload the complete data set in the server, and then we calculate the probability of each attribute, which means the probability of occurrence of for example, if you have one attribute like age, and if there are so many ages 22, 23, 24, 25, etc., we will calculate the probability of occurrence of each age with yes or no. If the person with belongs to some age with yes, what's the probability, like that we will calculate, and I will explain it in further with while explaining the example. You will get to know about correctly further, and we will apply the formula P attribute value AI divided by subject value VJ is equal to NC plus MP divided by N plus M, where N is nothing but the number of training example for which V is equal to VJ. It is nothing but if you have attribute called smoking, if let's consider as an example, there is three cases like high, low, and medium. Then n is nothing but the probability of so n is nothing but the number of example having the attribute as high. For example, as in this attribute, we will first consider about all of the examples that having the high in the smoking, and next we will consider NC, number of example for which V is equal to VJ, which is nothing but the attribute having the high, and A is equal to AI. A is equal to AI is nothing but whether the result is confirmed is suffering from lung cancer, yes or no. So in NC is equal to the number of examples where the result is with yes or no, and P is a prior estimate of P, Aij and Vj, and M is nothing but the equivalent sample size. And at the end, we will calculate the complete probability of occurring yes and no, and we will multiply with the probability value P. In this example, we are considering only yes or no. So the probability is nothing but 1 by 2 is nothing but 0.5. And then we will compare with the yes or no, like if the yes probability value is high, is nothing but the patient of getting cancer disease is high, and if the value of probability value of no is high, then we will consider whether the patient is patient is not suffering from lung cancer. Next example of Navy based algorithm. Yeah, in this example we have 5 patients called Anil, Ajay, Arun, Kumar, and Naveen, and we have 3 attributes S1, S2, and S3. Attribute S1 is having 3 chances like X, Y, and Z, as same as S2 has A, B, C, and S3 is P, Q, R. And last column is the disease prediction, whether the Anil is suffering from lung cancer, yes or no. Like that, we have this data set. In the right side, we can see that a new patient called Akash having the constraints S1 attribute as X as a value, and S2 attribute as A value, and S3 as a R value. And we need to predict whether the Akash, a new patient, is chances of disease getting is yes or no by using the previous data set what you have been in the training data set what you have been in the server. For example, first we have to consider the first attribute S1 is X. So first we need to calculate the n value. As of we can see that n value is 2, which is nothing but in the total data set, the number of data set having the attribute S1 with X as a value is 2, that is Anil and Ajay, and then we will take n of c is equal to 2. In this example, we are consider on S. So the attribute having the S1 attribute having the value X with S is 2. Anil has the S1 attribute X and the disease is S. And Ajay also the attribute value is X and the disease is also S. So NC value is 2. M is equal to 3. 3 is nothing but the total number of attributes, and P is nothing but the probability. As I have explained earlier, it's 0.5. Yes or no, 1 divided by 2. Then we will calculate, we will get the probability P is equal to 0.7. Then we will consider for no, which is nothing but the probability of getting no having the attribute X. The complete, all the attributes will remain same, but only thing changes is NC is equal to 0, which is nothing but we don't have any examples or any examples in the data set having the attribute S1X with no. So NC value becomes 0. Another, all the attributes will remain as the same. N is equal to 2 and M is equal to 3. P is equal to probability 0.5 and P is equal to total probability is 0.3. As of we tested for X and the second attribute S2 is A. So next we will do the same procedure for the second attribute S2 with the n is equal to 2, which where also we got two examples, Anil and Kumar having the attribute A, and the probability of getting S is also NC is equal to 2 because Anil with A as a S2 attribute value has getting S, and Kumar with the attribute value S2 with A also getting S. So NC value is 2 and M is equal to 3, P is equal to 0.5. Now here also we will get the same probability value 0.7. And no is also NC is 0, means no one in this example having the attribute A with no is 0. So the probability is getting as same as above 0.3. And third example will be explained by Sandesh Giri. Sandesh?
Hello.
Yeah, third example.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆ.
Yeah.
Hello.
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 Okay, in the third example also we are considering on the third attribute S3. The value is R. We have total 2, n is equal to 2, which is 2 patients having the S3 attribute as R. Kumar is getting R and Naveen is getting R. And Kumar is R with S, which is nothing but NC is equal to 1, which is nothing but in S case, the patient is having the attribute S3 attribute with R and also getting chances of getting disease S is only one case we can find is this example data set. So NC is NC value is 1, and in no case we have Naveen with the attribute value R in the S3 attribute, and the disease is getting is no, this is nothing but, so NC value is 1 in the Naveen case. So we are getting the probability for third attribute is 0.5 and 0.5 in S and no. At the end, we will multiply all the probability of S 0.7, 0.7, 0.5, and with the total probability value of S or no is also 0.5, and we will get the answer 0.125. And no, we will do the same procedure, 0.3 into 0.3 into 0.5 into total probability 0.5, and we will get the answer 0.0225. So the probability of yes value is higher than the no. So the new patient Akash with constraint S1 is equal to X and S2 is equal to A and S3 is equal to R, his new patient is classified to the yes. The new patient is getting the chances of lung cancer is yes. And we will have a huge number of data set, not only restricted to 5, and we are done with the 8 more attributes in our original data set. Only have a
Right.
okay. Next slide.
Yeah, that training data set is just an example to make sure everyone will understand what's the procedure we are following.
But
So
in the project, we
next
will
we are
use the
going
large data
to
set.
discuss about analysis of how the chosen design is better. So how we design is how we analyze that our design is better than since existed. So as I already told, it's an real-time application and it's a browser based. It's useful for doctors to handle patients in a better way. It will be more portable and more accessible, and it will help many more patients who are very old or who are sick in uh, home itself. They can't come to the hospital daily or in a regular basis. So this will be much more useful for them. So currently, none of the medical sector application does that, and we use data science algorithm to get better results. As I told that currently none of medical sector application. It's not that in the whole world this application is not available. The existing system is available as the application, but the globally what we have planned that if everyone can predict or everyone can access the application is not currently we didn't got the information about that. So we have told currently none of the medical sector application is doing this job, and we have considered 5 other different algorithms in which we have got to know that Navy base is the better one when compared to all these 5. We have compared ID3 algorithm, first one, and next we have gone to KNN, and SPM we have gone through support vector machine, and logistic regression we have gone, and last one is random forest algorithm. So
Yeah, go to next slide.
we
Rajat.
will yeah. Hello.
Next, current status of work.
Yeah.
As of now, we are completed the what are different modules required for front end. We are using the .NET framework for the designing of the front end, and back end is partially completed, where the data sent from the front end, whether it will be stored or whether some of case some issues were occurring. We are trying to solve that. Backend partially is completed, and pending work is a implementation of algorithm using C sharp, which will be predicting whether the patient will prone to lung cancer or not. Or basically, we are using Visual Studio Code for front-end technology and SQL Server to store the data and as backend technology. Project is a browser. Since we are using a browser-based application, we use browsers to show demo of the project.
So how a working model of the project will be demonstrated is that we are using Visual Studio as a front-end technology and SQL Server as a back-end technology. So as I told, it's a browser-based application. So by using a browser, we will show our project as a demo. So yeah, that's all about our presentation of milestone 2. Any questions?
Yes, lots of questions.
Yes, sir.
Rajat,
Yes, sir.
so I'll start from you first. Rajat,
Yes, sir.
can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear
So I can't.
me, Rajat? Don't tell me now. Can you hear
Yes, sir.
me?
Sir,
We
your
can hear
voice
you,
is.
sir.
There are lots of.
Yeah, little bit disturbance.
Listen,
Yeah. Yes,
who
sir.
is your guy? No, please. Whatever it is, we cannot end this meeting like this, okay?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
4
Yes,
minutes is remaining.
yes sir.
4 minutes is remaining, and I have about 10 questions to
Yes,
ask,
sir.
okay?
Okay.
So I'll need another 15 to 20 minutes. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
what we do is, Danu
Yes.
says my voice is breaking. So can you hear me now, Rajat?
Yeah, sir.
Yes,
Can
sir,
you
we
hear me?
can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. Let me see if you can hear me. If this meeting ends, please reschedule it again, okay?
Okay, sir.
Just, yeah, because I have some questions here. So
Okay.
first thing you said, you started, yeah, listen. You started saying this and you concluded saying it, that you are using Visual Studio as front end,
Yes, sir.
right?
So front end
So
application
what is
is
Visual
no,
Studio?
sir. Front end
No problem.
application.
No, what is,
Yeah.
no, leave front end. What is Visual Studio?
So
It's
Visual Studio
IDE.
is
It's a
it's
platform.
an
sir.
IDE for
It's an
developing the
IDE. Please listen. It's an IDE. So it's not a technology. It's like you telling you are using Notepad++. It's like you telling you are using Eclipse IDE. You telling you are using Anaconda, Jupyter Notebook. So
sir.
that
No,
is
sir.
not a technology.
Sir, Visual
No,
Studio is
it
an
is
integrated IDE, sir.
it is an IDE, but you are saying you are using it as front end. What is IDE? What is
Sir,
IDE? Is IDE, is it a programming language? Is it?
Sir, IDE is
no,
not a
sir.
programming language.
Then
It's just a platform where we can build our project.
good. So
Yes,
what
sir.
is the language you are using for your front end?
Sir,
What
we
is
are
the programming
using
.NET, sir.
language?
.NET framework,
C
sir.
hash.
C sharp.
Sir, we are
So
using
you should say you use C hash or C sharp as front end.
No, sir.
Okay, first thing.
Sir, we
Yeah,
are
sir, I
because
using
use it right
.NET.
now.
Sir, we are using .NET
good, good.
Framework.
programming
So
Framework.
for front end,
fine,
and C sharp is
fine.
used to build to write the code of our
I got
main
it.
code.
Wait.
Yes, sir.
Enough.
Yes, sir.
First thing, because you started with Visual Studio, you ended with Visual Studio. So my next question is this. Go back to your algorithm. Go back to that algorithm. Where I saw a flow chart. Yes.
Yes, sir. This one.
No, not this one. Flow chart.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this one. So did you design this flow chart yourself or you copied it somewhere?
No, sir. We got the how we are going to make a
No,
flowchart,
answer
and we
my
have designed, sir.
question.
Yes, sir.
Answer my question. You designed it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, stop sharing your screen. I will send something now. Just stop. 1 minute. Stop sharing your screen. I will share mine. Stop. I will just show you. Yes, I will share mine now. And then this meeting will end. Please come back. Because what I don't like is people lying. Okay. So I'm sharing my screen right away. Why can't I do that? Why can't I share this screen? What happened now? What did you guys do?
Sir, we didn't turn anything, sir.
Okay, fine. This meeting will end, okay, as soon as we come back, so I will show you. The same slide is what my students used first batch. Exactly the same thing, okay, exactly. First batch. The other people also has been using the same thing. I kept asking them, why are you all using something? They said they designed. So I will show you with the mistake. So just imagine, okay, just see how the side looks like, right? With the arrow. And again, both left and right, exactly. Okay, so this meeting will end. But please, I have a couple of questions which has to be addressed, okay? So you get back and I need another 6 to 10 minutes, okay?
Sir,
Fine.
right now we have to schedule, sir.
Yes, because the
Oh.
meeting is ending in 1 minute, I think
Okay,
so.
sir.
It's ending in 1 minute, yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.